Welcome to your weekend focus for May the 27th, the 28th, and the 29th, 2016. My name is Telly, and this is Tarot with Telly. And before we get to the energy of the cards, thank you for your energy, your positive, loving, supportive energy that you send my way each and every day. Thank you so, so much. Now, let's get to the cards. We have the King of Coins as our very first card. Now, the King of Coins is one of abundance. And it's looking at how we can create our abundance going forward. Now, he is, well, he's one of the diplomats, absolutely. He thinks things through. He thinks of the plan forward, of how to bring the abundance in to our lives. Now, we have the High Priestess back again from Thursday. So it is all about meditation. It is all about prayer. It is all about getting in touch with our intuition, our higher wisdom, and seeing the path forward. And then we have the King of Wands back again, which is the optimism, which is the strength, the fire, the empowerment. This is our thoughts. This is higher thinking. So we have two kings actually on the board. So this is a week where, our weekend, where we really need to plan to see what isn't working in our life, to see where we want to go forward. And I think we know where we want to go forward, but we have to tap into our wisdom. We have to tap into our intuition. We have to see what has been holding us back so that we can move forward without the extra baggage. And to have the two kings here together gives us power this weekend, a strength, a courage to lay out the plan that's going to work, that's going to be successful. And with the High Priestess, I would think that, it's our deepest wants, our deepest dreams, our deepest desires. And then we have, for our Fallen Angel card, the 15, leadership. So 5 plus 1 is 6, and 6 has been coming up a lot. 6 can be relationships. It can also be the parental. And when I think parental, I think we have to treat our dreams, our desires as children that need to be protected, that need to be loved, that need to be cherished, embraced, and we grow them. We use discipline, we use determination. So it's taking leadership of our lives, of our path forward. It's being the leader to ourselves. It's understanding where we want to go, what we want to strive for in life, and leading ourselves to that goal, that mission, to manifest the things we want in our life, truly want in our life. And we have such beautiful energy this weekend with the King of Wands and the King of Coins, with the High Priestess right in between the two of them, to say that we can develop the plan forward, the plan to abundance. We can tap into our higher thinking. We can see where we need to maybe grow part of ourselves, to step out into, it could have been something from the past. Definitely something from the past, because with the High Priestess, we go into our intuition, our higher wisdom. It could be something that we dropped the ball on before. We didn't succeed for whatever reason, but it's still a dream of ours. We still want to go forward in that way. And now is the energy where we can see how to go forward, how we can devise the plan. Let's get our angel cards going here and see what they have to tell us. So being the leader of ourselves, of our dreams, of our desires, of setting the rules, of laying out the foundation of, the list of priorities of what we truly need to do, what we need to face, what we need to move away from, and where we need to go forward. And the consistency, the determination, leaning on our courage, leaning on our empowerment. So the High Priestess, expect those aha moments. Expect those epiphanies to come in. It may have been something that you haven't, you buried it deep inside. And it's been holding you back. It could be a belief system. It could be chaos that you walked through once that you really don't even want to look back on. But inside of that experience holds the wisdom to how you can go forward. So we have the Five of Gabriel. A challenge you can resolve. Withdraw from the drama of others. Have patience with yourself and those around you. So a challenge you can resolve. So where you see a roadblock, where you see you can't go forward, where you see it's, you think it's impossible right now, you will understand how you can go forward. Meditation, prayer, alone time with your thoughts, tapping into God, your angels, your spirit guides, the universe. Withdraw from the drama of others, absolutely. It's about you this weekend. It's about your path forward and taking those reins and driving your chariot. Somebody said that in a comment and I just loved it. Driving your chariot forward. Taking a hold of those reins. Being the leader of your path forward. The Two of Raphael. Two hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful, kindred spirits, and don't give up on those you love. So a lot to do with patience. The last one was patience and this one is patience. To understand that everybody around us is also walking their own personal path. And so they are also facing their own demons, the things that hold them back, the things that don't allow them to move forward. So yes, they have frustrations as well. So be patient with them. Allow them to come to their own epiphanies of who they are to become. And, we have the energy of the six so much. So, two hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful, kindred spirits. So it could be somebody new you meet this weekend. It could be somebody that you've known for a while, but they take on a new role in your life in some way. It could be new business partners. It could be new neighbors. It could be new people in the community. The Knight of Gabriel. So Gabriel's pretty strong here. Time to take action. Great passion for a cause. Instinctively knowing just what to do. And instinctively knowing what to do is tapping into your higher wisdom. It's tapping into your intuition. It's, and when those thoughts come to you, don't start arguing with the thought. Believe in the thought. Understand that it came to you to show you guidance, to give you the wisdom, to strengthen you, to empower you to go forward. Confident, enthusiastic, courageous, and charismatic. Charismatic, I guess. Charismatic. So, this is a weekend for an enthusiasm into your path forward, of making the plans, of knowing what has been limiting you, knowing what has been standing in your way, knowing where fear has played a part in not allowing you to go forward. Understanding that fear. And then when you understand the fear, it is no longer a fear. It dissipates and leaves you even more empowered than you were before. So time to take action. Great passion for a cause. I hope the cause is you. The Three of Ariel. Do what you love. A time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors, working with others in a cooperative manner. So once again, working with people. Families, relationships. Absolutely. Do what you love. What brings in passion, desire in your life? What would it be for you to jump out of bed every morning and you couldn't wait to get started on your day. Disappointed when it was too late to continue. Having to wait till the next day to continue on. What brings in great passion? What would bring in happiness, joy, and love into your life? A time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors. So if you were a writer, a singer, a baker, a candlestick maker, a mechanic, a carpenter, how are you creative? Is it your flower beds? How are you creative? Is it the way you raise your children? How are you creative? Tap into that. Is that 4? That is 4. The 6 of Michael. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans. Relocation or travel. And summer's coming and we all make the plans to do, well, it depends on where you are, what country you live in, right? Some of you, it's not summer coming, it's winter coming, but winters are getaway times, right? Summer is getting out times. Making the plans. So, you could be thinking about travel, absolutely. Relocating, it could be that job, it could be that romance that pulls you into another part of the world, another part of the community. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans. So this is definitely a weekend of making plans, new plans to go forward. Seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Knowing that you've got this. Knowing that you can do this. And I heard cut the cards and pull one more, so we're going to cut the cards and pull one more, and it's the 9 of Michael. Your worry is unnecessary. Focus on your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. Yeah, absolutely. Your worry is unnecessary. So often we take that little worry and we grow it. We give it our empowerment. We give it our strength. We feed it. And then all of a sudden that little tiny worry becomes this great wall of fear. So release those fears. Release regret, guilt, worry. Give it up to God. Tackle what you can handle, what you have control over. Allow God, your angels, your spirit guides, the universe take care of the rest, the things that are out of your power or your control. Focus on thoughts. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. And that is an energy when it's a heart, when you can feel it, okay? So focus your thoughts, yes, but you want to feel the emotion of that thought, of the happiness it brings, the joy it brings. Okay, that is truly what it is to give it up to God, your angels, your spirit guides, the universe. Is not so much the words that you say, but the feeling of being in that moment, of reaching, of manifesting, of reaching that goal. It's that love center. It's that joy. It's the happiness. So when you are imagining that new house that you are walking into, it's one thing to imagine the house. It's one thing to say the words. But it's the feeling you get, the happiness, the joy, the sense of completion, the sense of security that you feel. Those are the things that's the vibration that brings it into you. And shall we do a higher intuition card? Because I just love this deck. And I really have to work harder on getting to know these cards. So I don't need to rely on the book anymore. But I do love the book. I love the way the writer explains the cards. And brings the whole meaning into existence. And we have call on your angels, and we have the angel fish. So, now is it under angelfish or is it just under fish? Oh, first one in the book. So our key words: awakened, visions, dreams, clairaudience, water. St. Thomas Aquinas, is it? And I should know how to say that because my uncle used to call my brother Tom. Thomas Aquinas, I think it is. An angel can illuminate the thought. We're going back like 40 years, okay? So, give me a break there. An angel can illuminate the thought and mind of man by strengthening the power of vision and by bringing within his reach some truth which the angel himself contemplates. An angel can illuminate the thought and mind of man by strengthening the power of vision. So, we had the High Priestess as our middle card. She was our first card on Thursday. So, call upon your angels. Angelfish reassures you that your angels are around you all the time, and they have been trying to get through to you and offer love, healing, and guidance for you. You may not see the angels as you believe they ought to look. They can come in the form of a human stranger or an animal. It will be a positive and enlightening experience and may add more questions, but in time, the answers will appear. Your dreams may be extra prophetic and intense with messages, or you may have been hearing the messages as if you've been thinking to yourself. You may also be hearing the message through music or song that has a deeper meaning or by having vivid visions. These messages are to help awaken you and not scare you. Is there more to that? I think there is. Yes, there is. Your angels ask that you call on them to assist you with life's pressures. You don't need to know their names. Only request their assistance and be specific with your request so they can immediately go to work on your behalf. Angelfish says that if you are being too stubborn and attempting to go against the flow instead of with the current, it may be a time for you to take a trip to a location where there is plenty of water, where you can sink your toes in the sand and stare into the depths of the water. So once again, we have the trip there. So plan a trip to a body of water, a river, a stream, a lake, an ocean. So this is really calling upon your angels to assist you, to bring in the wisdom, to bring in the intuition, to bring in the messages you need to hear this weekend, so that you can devise your plan to go forward with a strength, with a determination, and with love as the center of it all. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.